Well, we'll do a little walk around video and then we'll pull the car outside because these LED lights really aren't the best for doing a video. So start under the hood. So it's obviously the 390, that's what they put in all of these. There's not much to be shown. I did go ahead and put new battery cables I ordered from Larry's T-Bird website. So they're all pre-cut, back to the starter, to the engine, to the solenoid here. It's just that the old ones, you know how the ends get frayed and they were clamped on and all that. So I did replace that. I've got an air filter on order. That one looks good, but these air filters are hard to get. And so it's just on back order right now. I haven't replaced any spark plugs or wires. The engine runs smoothly and well. If there's one complaint I have is that it starts harder than I would like. It just requires a few more pumps on the pedal. I have a feeling if the carburetor was rebuilt, all that would go away. It's the original Ford carburetor. I say Ford carburetor, obviously Ford didn't make the carburetor, but it's got the tag on it still. So everything about this engine is 100% original. That's the compressor for the air conditioning, which is working. It doesn't blow ice cold, but it blows cool, and this kicks on and it works. So up here in Minnesota, air conditioning, I've never driven it anywhere except with the top down, with the top, unless I had the top down, other than one time when it was sprinkling a little rain, I had the top up, but then when the rain cleared out, I put it down. So anyway, it's never overheated, never pushed out water, never nothing. It doesn't even pretend to. It just runs really, really well. So the car is backed in now. Normally I pull it straight in, so you can see a little oil drip from it sitting here for, you know, whatever, a week. That's basically all the leak. It's engine oil is what it is. So I don't know where it's leaking from, but it's not burning any oil. I haven't had to add any oil. It just has a leak somewhere. So let's pull the car outside. Oops, guess I need to open the door. This will be a cold start. I mean, it's the morning. I haven't driven it. I don't think I drove it yesterday. Well, there you go. It just started right up. So sometimes it requires a second set of pumps before it starts, but today just cranked up. So it's really got the water temp gauge, but otherwise it's just a light for oil pressure and battery. Okay. rained a little bit last night, so I'm gonna just pull it up in the shade over here. All right, so let's, on the inside, I did replace these 4 switches. So you can see the windows go down actually really well. Okay, and then it's just these catches here. Let me close the garage door. All right, those catches there, and then there's a switch down the door here. Whoops, I guess it goes down. Down is top down. Little clicks, it's down. Okay, hasn't quite warmed up yet, but we'll kind of walk around it. So you can see, like, in the paint's old, but there's some chips here. There's a little blemish on the top of the hood here. You know, some little paint chips, but again, the paint it's not new paint. It may have been repainted once, but if it did, it was many, many years ago. So a little scratch or something right there. And on the back, maybe someone you know, when they're filling it with fuel, kind of scratch that. The taillight buckets, you know, this is just like an insert or whatever, but there's some damage on it. The lenses are fine. Little damage right there. From, yeah, the car presents really, really well. I mean, it's just such a great all around. It's just old. So got a little heavy dent right there. Other than that, the front bumper, rear bumper is fine. You know, nose is good. So interior wise, I just love these door handles. They're just so great. I love the way the door closes. It's just so solid. Interior's original. You can see the door sills. You know, they've obviously seen a lot of years of people dragging their feet over them. The seats, you know, you can see the vinyl is a little bit wrinkled. It had a little break in the seam here that my wife sewed up, but it's fine. Did it with upholstery thread. It's tough, but as far as other than that, there was no tears, no nothing. It's just yeah, the car has seen a lot of years, and these are the seats that Ford put in. So sorry about the extra noise there. That got some people doing work. All the lights work in the doors. You can see over there. All the lights work, period. Even the backup lights work. Horn works. Anyway. So we'll, yeah, go for a short drive, and you see it's got 796 on it right now. Radio's original. It also works. It's only the one speaker up here, but you can see, you'll be able to see how it drives a little bit. Go out on the highway so we can get it up to highway speeds, and you can kind of see windshield's good, no problems, the wipers work. Turn signals work. It never really goes above the 1/3 mark. The gauge doesn't. The fuel gauge, when you fill it up, it only goes slightly above 3/4. So the gauge reads off. All right, let's get out on the highway here just shortly. Then I'll just floor it. Right now it's stopping straight, no problem. There are times when you press the brake pedal and it, let me back out here, and it pulls a little bit to one side, but it makes no squeaking, no noise, and it stops well. Like, you're never, I don't even use much brake. I never use all the brake, and it stops, yeah, very, very well. So, actually pretty surprising from brakes. All right, so we'll stop this video here. Oh yeah, there's the air conditioning, kind of the vent where you point the vents, and of course the heat and fan controls. before I stop this video, stop here, and put it in park, and then you pull this back. Oops, there you go. See? The little slide works for, and then it goes in just like that. Let me know if you have any other questions.